What we become depends on what we read after all of the professors have finished with us. The greatest university of all is a collection of books. If Jesus Christ were to come today, people would not even crucify him. They would ask him to dinner, and hear what he had to say, and make fun of it. I've got a great ambition to die of exhaustion rather than boredom. All that mankind has done, thought, gained, or been it is lying as in magic preservation in the pages of books. Go as far as you can see. When you get there, you'll be able to see further. A loving heart is the beginning of all knowledge. My books are friends that never fail me. Conviction is worthless unless it is converted into conduct. Tell a man he is brave, and you help him to become so. Make yourself an honest man, and then you may be sure that there is one less scoundrel in the world. The tragedy of life is not so much what men suffer, but rather what they miss. Every man is my superior in that I may learn from him. Popular opinion is the greatest lie in the world. A good book is the purest essence of a human soul. Silence is deep as eternity, speech is shallow as time. Music is well said to be the speech of angels. In fact, nothing among the utterances allowed to man is felt to be so divine. It brings us near to the infinite. The lies which well-meaning zeal has heaped round this man, Muhammad, are disgraceful to ourselves only. A man lives by believing something, not by debating and arguing about many things. Show me the man you honor, and I will know what kind of man you are. Our main business is not to see what lies dimly at a distance, but to do what lies clearly at hand. Of all your troubles, great and small, the greatest are the ones that don't happen at all. The word of Muhammad is a voice direct from nature's own heart. All else is wind in comparison. The greatest of faults is to be conscious of none. A great man shows his greatness by the way he treats little men. The best effect of any book is that it excites the reader to self-activity. The merit of originality is not novelty, it is sincerity. Wondrous is the strength of cheerfulness, and its power of endurance. The cheerful man will do more in the same time, will do it better, will preserve it longer, than the sad or sullen. Silence is more eloquent than words. The true university of these days is a collection of books. The block of granite which was an obstacle in the pathway of the weak becomes a stepping stone in the pathway of the strong. A person usually has two reasons for doing something, a good reason and the real reason. In a controversy, the instant we feel anger we have already ceased striving for the truth, and have begun striving for ourselves. Have a purpose in life, and having it, throw into your work such strength of mind and muscle as God has given you. One life, a little gleam of time between two eternities. It is the heart always that sees, before the head can see. History is the essence of innumerable biographies. Every noble work is at first impossible. Wonder is the basis of worship. In books lies the soul of the whole pastime, the articulate audible voice of the past, when the body and material substance of it has altogether vanished like a dream. When the oak is felled, the whole forest echoes with its fall, but 100 acorns are sown in silence by an unnoticed breeze. The history of the world is but a biography of great men. Adversity is the diamond dust heaven polishes its jewels with. May blessings be upon the head of Cadmus, the Phoenicians, or whoever it was that invented books. If you look deep enough you will see music, the heart of nature being everywhere music. Love is ever the beginning of knowledge as fire is of light. Fame is no sure test of merit. Man's unhappiness, as I construe, comes of his greatness. It is because there is an infinite in him, which with all his cunning he cannot quite bury under the finite. If time is precious, no book that will not improve by repeated readings deserves to be read at all. There needs not a great soul to make a hero, there needs a God-created soul which will be true to its origin, that will be a great soul. For 100 that can bear adversity, there is hardly one that can bear prosperity. Let me have my own way in exactly everything, and a sunnier and pleasanter creature does not exist. Of our thinking it is but the upper surface that we shape into articulate thought. Underneath the region of argument and conscious discourse lies the region of meditation. Literature is the thought of thinking souls. The greatest university of all is a collection of books. Under all speech that is good for anything there lies a silence that is better. No pressure, no diamonds. The crash of the whole solar and stellar systems could only kill you once.